Oh, that smells so good. Oh, this camera got me done crispy, and it's an auto-tune, autofocus. Why don't you just make me in the middle? Oh, my lips. Hey, what's poppin', my people? It's your girl Princess here, and if you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're excited, and as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be sharing the story of my Berlin trip. So let's get to it. This is the third time I'm filming this video, so I better get it right. This is the third time I'm filming this video, so I better get it right. Okay. Who is calling me? What is? Yeah, hello? Hi. So, where was I? Berlin trip. Let's go. So, for my birthday this year, 22nd of July, period. I told myself, I was like, okay, I was supposed to go on like this big summer trip and like get leggy and stuff like that. Sharona. So I was like, you know what? Let me do something safe. Just take myself to Berlin. Yes, when I say myself, I went for myself, by myself. And guess what? I stayed by myself. All y'all nosy people that keep thinking, hello.
I don't take madness. I don't take far. I don't take so far minutes.
Relax. Okay. Thank you. May the Lord bless you. Take the train. It was nice and cute. I had a little time to myself, like the mask. But first of all, can we talk about how Gaver chicken is actually low-key, high-key bomb? Like, it's delicious. Delicious. Anyway, get to Berlin now. Log into my hotel. Princess, wow. I checked into my hotel. Nice and cute. Like, I really like that hotel. The location is great. The hotel, if you're just going for yourself for a couple of days and you're not gonna do crazy stuff and you just want to chill, I recommend the hotel. It was really nice. The staff was really, really, really sweet. And yeah, so the time of day I arrived, I didn't really do much. I didn't actually do anything much generally. But yeah, the day I arrived, got to the hotel, chilled for a bit, then ordered some food, ate, and after I ate, I fell into the deepest food coma ever. I like knocked it, like boom, gone, right? And that was one of the best naps. I don't think I've napped that well in such a long time, aka ever since I had my baby. Took a nap, woke up, then for some reason I'm like, you know what? You are in Berlin, you are a big girl now, you're about to turn 24, let's get it, right? So I take a shower, put on a full face of makeup. I'm talking about lashes, highlighter, everything. Bam! I did all of that to just go on a 5 minutes walk, just to go to the store, get some stuff. What did I even get? I think I just got some sandwich or something like that, and some Coke. I just got some snacks, right? So I got some snacks from Rewe, came back home. That was my night. Of course, I waited till 12 o'clock. My parents called, they prayed for me as usual. And friends called, got messages, just answering messages and stuff. And yeah, just went to bed. The next morning, actually the day before my birthday, I was like, you know what, tomorrow my birthday, I'm gonna take myself for breakfast and be all cute and stuff like that. Literally stayed in bed all morning till afternoon. Finally got ready, meet up with my friends Laura and Steph. Thank you guys so much for making my day. Like, it was a really, really great birthday. I love you guys so much. We went out for boba, went out for some bomb sushi, and yeah, we just walked around the city and just took a long walk. We just walked and walked. We walked low-key, can we lock the walk? Can I speak English though? What? We walked around the city, got some ice cream at the end, and then we all go our separate ways, right? Right. So me, I'm coming down from this high. Oh, I had a good birthday. Let me just take this tram, go back to the hotel, right? Right? Nothing can happen, right? So I'm in the tram now, and the tram wasn't too crazy full, and I know I was on the phone, but if you have been in Berlin, the trams are really, really loud, so I got off the phone, right? And then from the back, somebody comes sit next to me. It was this 4-seater place. Somebody comes from behind and sits next to me. I'm like, cool, whatever, no deal, right? But this when things started going a little, not all the way, but started shifting a little bit, you know? Okay, I just noticed for like a slight second, I'm like, oh, why is he sitting next to me? Like the tram, I look up, the tram is not that full. He could have sat anywhere else. But I know it was a male. I never looked at his face. I just looked down. I was like, okay, whatever. But I didn't think about anything. I didn't think anything crazy, right? We're now some stops away from my hotel, right? And this is where things started going a little creepy. He had his jacket. Wow, Amari, so nice. Wow. So he had his jacket like this. This is his jacket. He had it like this first, right? Like he had something like, he just had it dangling like this, like something was in here, right? But then he kept doing this and this, and I'm like, okay, that's just creepy. And he kept moving so close to me. I mean, like thigh to thigh, shoulder to shoulder, looking into my phone. And I'm like, I just I never look at his face. I just do the back, like, what the heck is wrong with you? Why are you so close to me? Like, hello. And then I'm like, okay. Then he keeps pressing. Then he backs off a little. Then he comes closer again, and it's like really close. At that point, I'm like, not connecting things, right? And he keeps squeezing this thing. He sees me look at his hand, and the more I look at it, the more he squeezes it, right? I'm like, okay, today's the day. So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Just sit it through. You're gonna be home at any point in time. Like 2 stops remaining. So in my head, I'm like, okay, princess. Since this guy's all being all creepy, and one thing I love about Berlin tram doors, they shut really fast. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait till the tram is like at my stop, and I'll just stand up immediately and run out, right? I stand up, run out, and I see him move, but I don't see him. In my head, I'm like, okay, he just moved his leg because I wanted to pass by. Me thinking, I'm cool. Then I walk, something just tells me, just walk the other exit. There were like 4 exits. I just used like the one that's the furthest away from my hotel for some reason. And I take that one, right? For some reason, I felt like I need to turn around. I just turn around and I see him right behind me. I'm like, okay, this is getting creepy. We cross the road now, and then I see him still following me like really close. And I turn around, I'm like, yo, can I help you? And he's like, oh yeah. Dumb, stupid, ignorant fool. And he passes me by and then walks by me. And I'm like, okay. Coincidence, still justifying this craziness. Say, oh, maybe he just has to walk, he's just going in the same direction like me. And then I let him walk, like just see him walk by me, and I just stand still being, and then I called my friend up again. I'm like, yo, see what the situation is. At that time I was panicky a little bit, but I wasn't as panicky as I'm gonna get further in the story. So I just crossed the road instead of like walking the normal road that heads to my hotel. I'm like, oh, let me just cross the road, and then at some point I cross the road again. I cross the road now, look to my right, and I see him sitting at the bus stop at the restaurant where I was talking to him. And I was like, okay, he's waiting for a bus. Why am I justifying this idiot? And as soon as I keep on walking, he stands up and walks with me at the same speed on each side of the road. I'm on this side of the road, he's on this side of the road. He walks with me and he's like laughing, looking at me. He sees how I'm panicking, and I'm like, what is going on? Like this cannot be happening. This has to be some kind of dream, right? And I'm like, okay. And then I was at the crossroad. Meet me at the crossroad so you won't be lonely. Meet me at the crossroad. I don't even know that song. Okay, so this is gonna happen. 3 things are gonna happen. Either I run down this road on my left, trying to get rid of him, and then walk back to my hotel. Or there's a restaurant in front of me, there's a restaurant in front of me, there's a restaurant behind me. I'm like, okay, these are my 3 options. Look, and this is going on within like seconds. Look at the road, it's too dark. That's just begging for something to happen. I'm like, okay, ready to like go into one of the restaurants. I see this one guy helping his friend park. As I'm noticing the friend, I see him like run, full on run towards me. Then I run to one of the guys. I run to the guy helping his friend to park. Let's call him Ali. I'm like, excuse me, sir. This guy is harassing and following me. He's like, what guy? What guy? And as soon as we're looking for him, creep guy runs, like just walks away really fast, like nothing happens. Like, and I was like, hey man, he's walking there, he's running there. And then his friend comes out of the car. Let's call him Erkan. Erkan steps out of the car. He's like, what's happening? What's up? What's up? I'm like, there's a guy in the tram. He was harassing me. Now he's following me. He's like, where? Erkan turns into a full-on big brother bodyguard father. Like, he's like, where? Who? And I'm like, he just ran over there. When I tell you the speed Erkan ran after this man, he went, where? Runs after the guy, catches him by his collar. He's like, is this him? Is this him? Is this him? I was like, yes, it's him. So me and Ali like run after him too. I'm like, yeah, that's him. He's like, yo, what the heck? Why are you touching her? Why are you harassing me? Ali and Erkan turned into my big brothers that moment. I know I'm never gonna see them again, but God really blessed. Like, God bless those guys. Like, they could have just ignored me. They could have hurt me. They could have ignored me. They could do anything that moment, but they decided to help me. And I'm like, oh God, if that's not an I believe in God moment, I don't know what is. So they're pushing him around, like telling him like, what the heck, what is wrong with you? Like telling him off and stuff like that. And then Erkan is like, I love Turkish people. I'm guessing they're Turkish. He's like, Schwester, ruf Polizei. And I was like, you know what? It's late. I'm not in the mood for this right now. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, nah, my hotel's not too far away. I don't feel like dealing with this. I just want to be in my bed. They're like, okay, you know what? We're gonna hold him around the corner, and when we can't see you anymore, we'll let him go. So I run to my hotel, and as soon as I get into my room, I bawl. I full on go on. I cry, and I'm now looking back, I'm like, Princess, you're so much stronger than that. And I was just pissed at myself for letting somebody push me to that level of like feeling uncomfortable, feeling out of my body. I'm like so pissed and like crying, and I was like, it was such a rough night. I called some of my friends, like just letting everything out. They just secured me and they made me feel better. And yeah, I just went to sleep really weird. Like I didn't feel comfortable. I just wanted to be gone. So the next morning now, I had to go to the store to get some little stuff before I leave. When I tell you, in the room I was fine. As soon as I stepped down, when I went downstairs to the lobby, my heart, I could hear my heartbeat. I legit felt my heartbeat all over my body. I was like, oh my God, what if, because this is the only hotel closest to where all this happened, right? I'm like, oh my God, what if he stayed up all night in front of the hotel waiting for me to come out? And this is like 11 in the morning. It's not even like an early morning time where he could actually do crazy stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, just imagine he's waiting for me here. And I purposely took like an extra 10 minutes route just to not go the pathway I met him, because I had such an anxiety attack. I couldn't breathe. I legit could not breathe when I was downstairs. I'm like, oh my God, I felt like running back to my hotel room and just sit down there and just wait it out. But I'm like, no, Princess, you know what? Just walk. As I'm walking, I'm just like praying. I'm like, God, please take this fear away from me. It's like really annoying. And I just had to have a pep talk with myself and be like, you know what, Princess? No man, no woman, no living creature, nothing should ever make you feel that uncomfortable. I don't know who needs to hear this right now. I do not care if the person is born dead or yet to be born. No one should ever make you feel that uncomfortable. Like, never. And I just told myself, like, no, Princess, this is not your fault. The main thing I have to tell myself, Princess, this is not your fault. Of course, some people will be like, oh, what were you wearing? That's the one, if anytime I hear all these like rape stories or something, a women being attacked at night, the first thing somebody always asks, what were you wearing? Like that has anything, like, excuse me, if I decide to wear a bikini top and a thong and walk around at 2 a.m., please do not blame me for being raped. Oh, you're provoking. By the way, not that it even matters, this is what I was wearing. Scandalous. No matter what I am wearing, no matter how I'm walking around, daytime, nighttime, anytime, nobody has the right to make me feel that uncomfortable. Nobody has the right to touch me or do me anything. That is on them, not on me. Anyway, after having that kind of day, get back to my hotel, get ready, and just purposely, I'm like, you know what? I did my hair in a funky way, just put on music, put on makeup, and just sign. Why do I keep saying log in and sign? And checked out, and then I met my good friend Uncle Taro. I met up with him, explained everything to him. He just made me laugh. Like, he made my last day, because I had like, I think around 7 hours to like do stuff. I just walked around, just had a day to myself again. just took a scooter, all these city scooters, and just scooted around the city and just saw them and stuff. And yeah, got on a Flixbus and came back home to my baby. Anyway, so yeah, that was my Berlin trip. Yeah, it was a mix of everything. I had the greatest time, but yet one of the things, I'm good now, but it took me a while. Even though that day I told myself I'm fine, it took me a while to like catch myself back, but I'm good now for sure towards that situation. I didn't want to make this video so deep and stuff, but I feel like this needs to be addressed and talked about because we don't talk about it. I'm over it. I'm over it for society or community always blaming the woman when a man did something to her, like, oh, you were begging for it. Please. He didn't see, like, just let's say my outfit, me being a factor, how I look like. Everybody, my body is built. Yes, I am on the thicker side of bodies. He didn't see me. Be reminded, he came from the back, so my body was never a factor. He just saw a female and just felt like he could do stuff like that. Like, ew, disgusting. You have a VIP first class ticket to hell waiting for you. I really hope so. I really hope so. Just no, princess, pray for nope, I'm not there yet to pray for his God give him mercy. Nah, I'm not there yet. I'm not that saved yet. Anyway, only God knows how long this video is gonna be. As I always say, oh well, we're here. You clicked on it. You saw the timeline, so do not complain. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something from this story, and yeah, I just pray something like this never ever happens to people that I love and care for. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always notified whenever I post every 6 months. Oh, Jesus, ogre. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.